Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about some of my favorite features of the year. I've already talked about songs and albums that I've really liked so far this year here at the halfway point pretty much. And now let's talk about some of the best features. First up is definitely my number one. They're going to be in no particular order besides this one pretty much, as these are all really great, but that's Summer Walker on Purple Hearts by Kendrick Lamar. Her verse and her background vocals on the hook are angelic. I love what she does with her melody. She kind of does a similar thing to Brent Faiyaz, where they really layer their vocals and just create some insane harmonies there, and just the things that she does on that verse are incredible. A lot of the lines are very memorable and fun, and just it's so catchy, and I love that song already. It's an incredible beat, and she just really does her thing there. And as someone who's recently been getting into Summer Walker's music with her last album, Still Over It, and this feature was something I was really excited for looking at the track list for the album, and it did not disappoint at all. I saw some people saying it was kind of forgettable. I don't understand how that's possible. Her vocals are so catchy, her harmonies are amazing, and I would definitely recommend listening to this song both for Kendrick, her, and Ghostface Killah. Next up is Fushi on Mercury, or maybe it's Fushi. I still don't know. I'm going to look it up after this, I promise. I did find the Vince Staples Tiny Desk, which she's featured in. Also, go watch that, by the way. It's really good. And he says Fushi. So I finally got it right. Apologies for getting it wrong, probably like a lot of other times, but from now on, I do know. Her vocals are incredible. I've talked about this song like twice, I think, in videos because it's so good. And this song is incredible by itself. So go listen to Mercury by Raven Lenae. But Fushi's vocals on her first verse are incredible, and the bridge is one of the best musical moments of the year. I can't describe how good it is. I guess I'll play a little snippet. And yeah, that's so good. So listen to that song. And she did an incredible job on that whole thing. And next is one that I don't listen to very often, and that's Churchill Downs by Jack Harlow. But Drake's feature on there is so good. If the song was just his verse for like 2.5 minutes, I would probably listen to that song a whole lot more. Drake has a lot of Drake lines, but again, they work because he's Drake, which is hard to explain to someone who doesn't get Drake. And I do kind of want to make it more accessible, but I can't. It's just Drake, and it's really good. I love that verse. And again, I don't listen to that song very often because Jack's part is just kind of boring to me, and I made a video about that album as well. We're really just recycling a lot of old video ideas, I know, but this is a really good verse from Drake. Then next up, we have Sam Truth on Better by Redveil, an artist that I don't know really anything about besides this feature, but he absolutely kills this song like a perfect feature. I love Redveil's contributions to this song. I'm pretty sure he produced it because I think he produced the whole album, and his verse is great and his outro are great. But Sam Truth's verse is so good, and the hook is also just incredible. Then next up, we have Daniel Caesar on Invincible by Omar Apollo. Daniel Caesar just does his thing here. His vocals are super catchy, and I'm really anticipating what he's going to drop next, as just his melodies and his tone is so unique, and it's just so nice to listen to. It's so calming in a lot of his songs, and is no different here, as him and Omar just really make an incredible ballad that doesn't sound like a lot of other things, at least kind of in the ballad genre. I'm not really sure what to call it because Omar makes a lot of great music. I just don't really know how to classify it, I guess. But this song is great. Definitely listen to it if you haven't. Then we've got T-Pain on Troubles by Denzel Curry. His last line and the harmonies on like Play Around, I think, is the last words he says. The way it just kind of goes up like that, that's why I'm using that hand motion, is so great, and he fits into that song so well and just really does his thing on a great beat and a great performance from Denzel. But T-Pain really holds his own here, and it's just so catchy and makes this song really fun to go back to pretty much no matter the circumstance. Then we've got Drake on P-Power by Gunna. Just really loved this verse. I remember thinking it was going to be on the album. It wasn't, and then it came out after, and it's just a really fun song. It has parts of the song that took a while for me to get over. If you've heard it, you know. I don't know if it's anything that I can really say on YouTube too well, but some of the background vocals, you could call them, are kind of a bit odd to get used to at first. I was like, well, I'm not going to listen to this song again because of that, even though it sounds good. But you kind of tune it out in your brain the more you listen to it, and it doesn't bother you because this is a great song. One of my favorites from Gunna, honestly, and Drake's verse is super catchy and just proves that he's one of the greatest feature artists ever. And then lastly, we have Blast and Amanda Reifer on Die Hard by Kendrick Lamar. They honestly kind of carry this song, Blast chorus and Amanda's kind of post-chorus, bridge, and whatever else. Just really make this song super catchy. Kendrick obviously does his thing because he's Kendrick, and he does some great things on this song, but Blast's chorus is so good. You probably heard this as one of the songs of the summer, and it's just so fun to go back to. Thank you for spending your time here with me today. These are some great songs, and they are so good, so go check them out because the songs will tell you about them better than I can, I guess. I know the whole point of this is for me to try to talk about music, and here I am being bad at it, but that's okay because the songs are good, so I can get a free pass. Again, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.